Hello YouTube, I'm NoScope Airsoft, otherwise known as Jason. This is the video review of the Ignite Black Ops M4. The Ignite Black Ops M4 comes in many different variants, this one being the Viper, and also the most inexpensive variant. All Ignite Black Ops M4 variants feature an electric blowback system, which will be demonstrated in the latter half of this video. This AEG is comparable to the G&G GR16 and the Lancer Tactical series of AEGs. Which one is the better buy? Well, the G&G one, because it is a better build, so that narrows it down. But what is the best gun for a budget player that has less than $140 to spend, as that is the G&G GR16's price? Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for a Lancer Tactical chew-out, because this gun outperforms the Lancer Tacticals in so many ways. The package features many things, however, few will actually help you. Cleaning out a jamming rod? Well, that may help you depending on what your situation is. Your battery. Your wall charger, which I recommend that you buy a smart charger, because this can destroy your battery and possibly burn down your house if you're not cautious. The manual, which is surprisingly detailed and not in Chinglish. BBs are also included, but I do not recommend that you use them, as they are low quality and they should not be trusted, because this is in fact a Walmart gun. If you're still with me, this gun is in fact a Walmart exclusive, and the only way it can be bought at Walmart is if you order it through Amazon. So let me just point out some of the features that you get from this Walmart gun. Starting from the rear to the gun, all the way to the muzzle. You get a AR-15 style, I believe a 4-point retractable stock, metal buffer tube, which is always nice. It's always nice to have metal parts. Also, the battery is stored in the handguard, which allows for a completely collapsed stock. Now, flipping to the other side of the gun is my favorite feature of all. This is the metal charging handle with metal dust cover, which makes an absolutely satisfying sound. And it's also blowback. I'll demonstrate that, like I said. The removable rear iron sight, which reveals the scope rail for optics. It's kind of a bitch to get off. So you can put any optics of your choice on here. Yes, it is metal. Alright. Metal magazine release. Metal fire selector, which is nicely printed. Stamped logo. Metal and a metal trigger make up your metal parts on the receiver. Now, the handguard is plastic, but the barrel, the outer barrel, it runs all the way to the receiver, is metal, as well as the inner barrel. The flash hider is removable, but is glued on, and therefore I cannot tell you what threading it is. A very awkwardly mounted sling mount, and your standard AR-15, M4, M16 style triangular sight. The battery is stored inside the handguard, and it also has a tooth style ring. Not exactly sure what name of this ring is, but it can be interchangeable with different parts such as Magpul, Riz and Raz systems. You know, it's pretty cool. And the battery just hooks up to the connector, and the wiring goes back to the receiver, which is the gearbox is inside the receiver, and it allows you to shoot your gun. So now that the handguard is closed and you have your battery installed, you're ready to begin action. The magazine included in this gun is very cool looking silver style magazine. It's all metal, And you even have a trade at the bottom. Not sure if my camera will focus it. And it says Bear River International. And, you know, it's a standard high-capacity magazine. It feeds well, very well. In fact, it feeds amazingly. And what you do is just you pour the BBs in the reservoir, you wind the magazine. You know, I mean, I would prefer a mid-cap, but mid-caps on this gun, well, at least the King Arms plastic 120 round mid-caps will not feed very well. Now, let's take this gun out for the shooting test. So from a range of about 25 feet, it isn't too bad. But then again, this is a less than man-sized target, quite obviously. And the groupings were quite tight. I mean, my camera was in the way, so that could be just why it went over to the left. Now, compared to the Lancer Tactical, this gun is worth way more than the Lancer Tactical. The build quality is certainly much better, and its performance is great for those 10-year-olds looking to get into the Airsoft. It isn't too high so that your 10-year-olds would have to bleed, and it isn't too low. Overall, this gun scores a 9.5 out of 10. It's excellent in CQB and field, has more metal than the Lancer Tacticals, has the perfect price and plates, which is Walmart, but the receiver pin can come loose due to extensive usage. The recommended use is the beginner and intermediate players.